And the number one story trending this hour today in the USA. Prosecutors dropped all remaining charges against 3 Baltimore police officers accused in the death of Freddie Gray in a downtown courtroom today, including and concluding one of the most high-profile criminal cases in Baltimore history. Chris Lewis is here. He's a defense attorney. All right, Chris, you're a defense attorney. Do you think that this case was done in a proper way and maybe they're just out for cops or out to help hurt the black community? What do you think's going on here?
No, I mean, listen, on the Freddie Gray case, there were some unusual circumstances surrounding his death. Obviously, there were 6 officers that were involved. He didn't break his own neck. He didn't kill himself. I agree with all of that. I see why the state's attorney's office felt like they needed to go after these officers because there was something not right about it. And I think that the person that was driving the paddy wagon, for lack of a better word, that was the person that they were mainly going after. But what's happened with today is they've now had 3 officers, and they probably tried the more serious cases or what they believe to be their best cases first. And they got an acquittal, another acquittal, another acquittal, and a hung jury. So I think that what we saw today was the recognition from the state's attorney's office that we can continue to use taxpayers' money to try these officers, but the cases are getting worse. The people in our minds are less culpable, and I think they saw the writing on the wall, and that was that a jury is not going to convict any of these officers.
And should they not have been convicted? They made the right choice.
You know, I don't know all of the evidence, but when you've got a situation that it has gone down this line, I know that we've got runaway juries. You see it with celebrities. Occasionally you see it with police officers, although juries hold police officers accountable when there's evidence to that effect. The whole deal with Blue Lives Matter and Black Lives Matter and where we are in the political climate right now, everyone's being used as pawns. So I think that people are a little bit more, the general public is a little fed up with the using people and using these organizations and everything as pawns. But, you know, you've got 3 different juries. You've got 3 different fact finders who have found not guilty, not guilty, not guilty. That leads me to believe when you have separate cases being presented to separate juries and the same answer, that the evidence just does not support convictions beyond all reasonable doubt.
All right. Chris Lewis, defense attorney, cranelewis.com is where we can find you. Thank you so much for being here on Trending Today USA. I appreciate it.